Hello, my name is Samantha Tarr. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about trends and what does that mean when we're looking at a business in terms of running a successful business. So just to introduce myself, my name is Samantha Tarr. I'm 49 years old. I live in the UK, in Dorset on the south coast. I've always been an independent business owner my whole working life. I also have a national level sports background, which has always given me that drive and passion for success. So going back 7 years, I had my daughter, which is an amazing experience having a child. But this does greatly change the flexibility that you have to be able to earn money. And I had my own business. So 6 years ago, I was introduced to a business that I could see was working with trends, that had the 5 key points of a business, that was something that I could work flexibly around my commitments I had already and around my family life as well. So I want to share that with you because that may resonate with you. It may be something that you would look into yourself, and maybe that's the reason why you're here now. So if you would like to contact me, you can do that by email. It's samantha@samanthatarr.com. So that's samantha@samanthatarr.com. It will be at the end as well. So for any business to succeed, whether you're looking to start a small at-home business or a large-scale business, it needs to have 5 key points for it to be successful. And let's face it, if we're going to put our time and effort into a business, we want to know that it's going to be there because it's running with the trends for years and years to come. And also something we can leave as a legacy for our family. And I think that's probably quite important for a lot of people as well, especially when they have a very successful business. So this that I'm going to talk to you about the trends, actually there's a huge $3 billion company behind it, and it is something you can build without the traditional costs of a business, and also something you can leave as a legacy for your family, which for me is really, really important. So I want to talk to you the 5 key points. The first one is trends. So I'm going to go in a minute into a little bit more detail about trends and what they are. If you haven't got the trends and it's not something that people want as a product or a service, it's going to be really hard to get your business off the ground. You need to have the right company behind you to know that they're rock solid, that they're going to be there in years and years to come, that they have a vision, because it's okay having a business, but it needs to have a long-term vision. And how is that vision going to work with the trends as they come along? Have the right product and service. Is it something that people actually want? It might be something you love, but if it's not something people actually really want and love themselves, you've got to just weigh up the fact, is it something that's going to be there for years and years to come? Is it worth putting your time and effort in? And also the income potential. Is it something where you're going to earn an income, or is there the possibilities of creating wealth? And of course, everything is about timing in life, whether it's in business or in personal life. So I just want to talk to you about trends. Now, what are trends? A trend is something that gets billions and billions of dollars flowing into the economy with huge growth for years and years to come. So these trends have changed, and we've seen quite a lot, especially with the rise of the internet, social media, the way we connect these days. We've seen a lot of new trends have actually come into businesses these days as well. Some of them are quite difficult. People are having to learn to do social media, that type of thing. How can they make that work for them? So the first trend that I want to talk to you about is the gig economy. So this is a trend where a lot of people have the opportunity, or maybe call it the rise of the micro entrepreneurship, can actually start to earn a side gig income. Something that they're having that's running alongside what they're doing already, whether that's running alongside the commitments of their family, or whether that's actually another income stream they're producing and they're building alongside their job if they're an employee, or maybe their current business if that isn't as successful, or it's having more of a difficult time due to, the economic sort of climate that we all go through over the years. So, with the gig economy, you've got people like Uber and Airbnb. This is giving chance and the opportunity to people who don't want to have fixed costs. They don't want to have a lot of money to put into a business. They're actually being able to use the social media platforms and the internet to be able to leverage these processes, to be able to, and platforms to be able to use their homes with Airbnb, and their cars with Uber Taxi, or like I do, I work online with a consumable product range, and that's how I'm working with the gig economy and helping thousands and thousands of other people to be able to do the same thing. And that's what I absolutely love about what I do. Anti-aging and health. Now, you very rarely get anybody that wakes up in the morning and goes, yes, I've got more lines, my skin's looking awful, and I've got bigger. That rarely doesn't really happen. Most people want to be the best version of themselves. They want to look their best, they want to feel their best, and they want to have bags of energy. And that's what I do with the online business that I run. That's making sure you have the right consumable products that people will want to have month after month. So that trend is the largest trend in the world, and that is not going anywhere. Another trend that's coming up that's been really, really successful is earning while you're learning. Because as we move through our lives, we may decide that actually we didn't really want to do the job that we started out doing. So we're actually looking for something different. But actually to go back to university is very costly. How are you going to support your family during that? So actually people want to be able to earn while they're learning. And with what we do, you can actually learn new skills and earn while you're doing that. Nobody comes into a business and is the master of, the experience in every single part of their business. Most people have strengths and weaknesses, and that's pretty normal for any small business or large business. And that's why people have other employees. They bring other people in who have those skill sets to make that a successful business. So with what we do, you're actually learning and earning at the same time, which I think is really important. So flexible working, wow, this is a huge, huge trend now. I don't see that that's going to go anywhere either. People are prepared to work. They're prepared to put the time in. The millennials coming through, they've got all this energy. They've got all these ideas. They've got all these different platforms now. And they want to be creative. And they don't want to be in fixed jobs that are set hours. Even if they're in the service industry, hairdressers, beauty, they want to be able to do the hours they want, come in early, leave a bit earlier, or do a longer day and have a shorter day. It's all possible. And that is something that I see time and time again now. Flexible working is becoming one of the largest trends because it's very important to people now in fulfilling their life. Multiple income streams, that's the other thing. People aren't relying on just one job or one income. They're having multiple income streams, and that's becoming possible because of the gig economy, because of the social media platforms, because actually we want to be able to produce an income that we can work flexibly. And actually, what if that replaced our 9-to-5 job or our employee job? There are possibilities. The possibilities are endless. It's just having that faith that you're in the right trend, you're covering the right trends, you've got the right product, the right income potential, and of course about the timing. And another thing, just the last thing to finish with, this is becoming a pre-retirement plan. A lot of people want to retire early, or people in their retirement haven't got the income that they thought they were going to have, and actually are coming to the business model that I'm working with to, in their 60s and 70s, to generate an income for themselves, to either top up their pensions or to really help their families as well, and to leave a legacy. And I think that's really, really important. So we have a lot of trends going on there. So ask yourself this: when you're looking into a business, are you covering the trends? Because that's what's going to attract people to what you're doing. Have you got the right service? Have you got the right product? Do you want to bring people into your business? And if so, is it flexible? Can they earn some extra money? Can they earn while they're learning? So thank you very much. If you're interested at all in finding out what I actually do, that covers all of the major trends and all the 5 key points for a successful business, please contact me on samantha@samanthatarr.com or find me on LinkedIn through my profile. Thank you very much for joining me.